This is Steve from Boxing UK in Doncaster with the White Rhino, Dazzling,
all sorts.
Doncaster De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Are you the only boxer with 3 nicknames when you go in the ring, Dave?
I've got loads of nicknames, obviously I can't mention some of them on here.
Just one.
Big cunt.
There we go, that's a great start to the interview. I still think it's in time to wish Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Had a good one?
I'm not really arsed for Christmas and New Year, to be honest.
Where did you get it to?
I think I was in bed for 11 on New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not really one to celebrate holidays and birthdays, really. Not that guy.
Okay. Right, we're here because you're fighting in Sheffield next week. Obviously I'll be here with the interviews previous.
Yep.
What's your thoughts going into it?
I don't really have any thoughts. It's nice to be back, but it is what it is. It's a 6-rounder. Just grafting away, steadily away. Training twice a day. This public workout's a pain in the arse. Trained this morning at 6 o'clock to fit it in. I'm fucking knackered, to be honest. You know what I mean?
I admire your honesty, mate.
No, it is what it is. It's a load of bollocks.
Physically and mentally, 2 different strands. Obviously, with yourself. Physically, how are you? Mentally, how are you?
Physically, I'm half fit. I don't want to be fully fit right now. For 6 rounds, half fit. Do the job, get some rounds in. 50%, 60% the next one. When I boxed David Price, I went from 100% down to about 20%. So I was ready too early. You know, so being a little bit more professional in my. At the minute, I'm not doing fast work. I'm doing long, slow, steady stuff, getting fit, because February 8th isn't the be all and end all. You know, and if I drop a clanger and whatever else and get beat because I'm not 100% ready, then fair enough. But I'm doing it how I feel. You got to do it. You can't be 100% every night. You don't work like that. And I've realised that with the Price fight, I was ready, and you can't be 100% all the time. You got to rest yourself. And I'm preparing for a big fight June, July time, and that's what this is. And Sheffield's just a step on the way, I'm afraid.
I heard you say that it's not something you can really get up for because it's just a 6-rounder.
It's not about getting up for. I mean, if you'd have come at half 6 this morning, I'd say me out before my run, I'll fucking wide awake. A bit tired, to be honest. I just think these things are a bit of a waste of time. Like, if I was preparing for a 12-round fight, I'd be really pissed off because it's really getting in my way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, mate. It's the last thing you want all of us on camera, yeah?
No, it's true though, because it gets in the way. Luckily, I'm not doing a 6 round. If I'm doing a 12 round, I'd be really upset about it because it's got in the way of my eating and my sleeping pattern and my training routine. So I don't really like him, and I guess I'm complaining about it at some point.
Can I put a bit of perspective on it?
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people are taking you back to the Price fight, but can we go back before that?
You can go wherever you want to see.
I can remember, I'm not short of 2 years ago, you were, I think it was after Yorker, you were going to come up with Renton Meadows.
Yeah.
And you think of how quick your fortunes can change from there.
Yeah, I say it all the time, you know. 2014, I drew with a 1-1-1 Bulgarian. I then went and boxed. I then went and fought Alabama when I 15-month out. I thought my career was over. Came back, lost Dylan White and Ortiz, thinking my career is over. Next thing, phone goes and said, I'm going to give you a chance. Oh, brilliant. 2 wins, but Lennon Thomas got beat. Career's over again. Everyone's like, your career's over. All right, fair enough. Then the rematch happened, but it never happened. I hurt my back in the changing room. Career's over again, David. Where are you going to go from here? Eddie gets Lennon Thomas fight again. Cut eye. Career's over. I'll go to Warsaw Town Hall in front of 10 people, box Dave out, get a win. Box Tony Oka, get smashed to pieces. Career's over in my eyes as well. Ready to retire, ready to this 4-rounder. Nick Webb fight comes up, Banjo in. 3 wins later, fighting Lucas Brown in the main event of the O2, stopping 3 rounds on top of the world. 4 months later, I get stopped by David Price, career ender again. I've been up and down, round and round so many times. Nobody can tell me nothing about this game. I felt every emotion. Every emotion. I've been top of the world, I've been down the bottom. Career's been over, I've been out of the ring 15 months. I've had cut eyes, I've had operations, brain scans. It took me to box at Sheffield February 8th. You don't have a clue how long it's took me to get these medicals past. The stress. I'm still not 100% past now, between me and you and the camera.
Right.
I'm still waiting now for the board to pass me 100%. Not the board. I passed all. It's a case of paperwork now. But the last few weeks I was in Glasgow, back to Sheffield, 6 hours back, doing a neck and spine scan. It's been hard work, and peace of mind. I'm clear and I'm healthy and everything's fantastic. But it's been really hard work, to be honest. It's been hard. It's been hard, but when I walked the ring February 8th, right now I'm a bit grumpy about things, but I'll be so happy and relieved when I finally get to walk the ring and I'm back. So,
does it give you hope though, Dave? Because obviously we fought there where you thought your career was over, and then I mean, the David Price fight, if you'd come through that, you were one fight away. I mean, Peveckin was being talked about, mate. So
Peveckin was happening, yeah.
So does it not give you hope that, you're a relatively young man, that you can get to that point again? Or have you got more limited ambitions now?
Yeah, it's funny because people say, oh, David, you can't do this, David Price beat you. I drew with a 1-1-1 Bulgarian and went on to beat Lucas Brown at the O2. So who's anyone to tell me what I can and can't do? I can do anything because I am that kind of man. People say, oh, well, you lost this, you lose, you do this. Yeah, but I fucking do things. When I want to do something, I do it, and I do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a doer of things. So, I ain't worried in the slightest. I know for a fact, win February 8th, win April 4th in Newcastle, hopefully. Big fights again.
So you're coming up our neck of the woods?
I hope so, yeah. No talks of it yet, but I anticipate I'll be on the bill, yeah. I'm really enjoying life at the minute. Like, I'm enjoying things. I'm miserable as fuck today, but I'm enjoying things. But
we can excuse that, mate, I suppose.
No, the problem is his fucking workout's really agitating me because it's just irritating in the middle of the day when you got a training camp. If I was doing a 12-round title fight, it's just hard work, It's hard to work around it. I'm really tired. I only woke up half an hour ago. Oh God.
The problem I've got, mate, is I've spent some time with you, so I know all of this is true.
Yeah, no, like, I could sit here, put everyone else on the camera, all the watchers saying, yeah, training's going well, this is great. I couldn't care less, I'll tell you the truth, because that's the insight people want to see, innit?
It is.
Some realness.
It is, mate, and it's refreshing that we've got you there for that. Going back to the Price fight then, because that was the last time we saw you in the ring. How damaging was that for you, or have you shaken it off as one of those things? And question I haven't heard asked, if you were offered that fight again, would you take it and would you fight differently?
First of all, there's a bit of trepidation, there's a bit of like, ooh, like, I've got to get back in the ring, and last time I was in there, what happened? I guess there's a bit of, ooh, what? Do you know what I mean? Of course, yeah, but I'd take the fight in an heartbeat again, yeah? Take the Ortiz fight again as well.
Really?
Yeah. And the Yoka fight, and the White fight, and the Thomas fight, and the Nikolov fight. I don't fear no man alive. I can't.
Would that purely be a financial thing, Dave, or would that be you going and thinking, I'm going to give these a good hiding?
What, with the Price fight? Or all of them?
All of them, aye.
No, just I don't fear nobody. How can you fear anyone? It's only a boxing match. It's a boxing match. I don't fear nobody. And no boxer worth his salt fears anybody. No one fears anybody in this game. Nobody at all. I fear being in hospital bed with my family around me again. Upset. I fear that, but I don't fear fighting nobody. So why would I? It's only a boxing match. That's what I've been trained to do the last 10, 11 years.
That's true. So no opponent confirmed for next Saturday?
Dorian Darch, I think. Dorian Darch, yeah.
Basically. Your thoughts on that? Because you get on with Dorian, don't you?
I'll tell you some more facts and all while I'm here.
Alright.
We could have flown in a fucking German, useless fat lump, yeah? And done 6 rounds of him. I want to get some rounds in next week. I want to box. I'm going to show me ability, box, move, that's the plan. But why fly in a German fella to do it? Why not do it with my mate, don't even paid?
Yeah.
Don't make sense. Why fly the foreigners in when you got the English at home? So it's only a 6-rounder, so why fly anyone else in? My mate's going to get paid. We'll have a good knock. He's tough in game. He'll give me the rounds I want. Perfect. We're all winners, aren't we? So what's the point in flying a foreigner? I'd rather fight Dorian.
And then back Newcastle, hopefully, is the plan after that?
Yeah, I hope so. And then maybe look at a 10-round fight. Put one of them little WBO, WBA trinkets. Win one of them. That'd be lovely.
Yeah. And the perfect year after that, Dave, what would you like to?
Then either the British title or just a massive fight, one or the other. So I'm still a name, I think.
Definitely,
yeah. So I'm a big fight for somebody.
Can I just say, we put out on Twitter last week that we've got some interviews lined up, and the last clue that we had for yourself was arguably the most popular fighter in Britain.
Yeah.
And then everyone guessed you.
Yeah.
So I know you're saying you're down and you're pissed off and all the rest of it.
I'm just really tired today, to be honest. Just not down about boxing at all. I've honestly never been happier in my life. I know my face don't show it right now, but I've not really got a happy face. But
Has that got anything to do with the little team that you've got around you?
Yeah, training all these. I've got to get out of bed every morning. I've got to, you know, he's a lazy fat bastard, Jay. You know what I mean?
But he won on Saturday though, didn't he?
He won Friday, yeah. He weren't very good. First round, but the other three were shy. But you got to be honest, haven't you? You got to be honest. How many times have I been shy? I'm the first to admit my own errors and mistakes and faults and losses. So, but yeah, it's really hard work. It's really hard work training them alongside myself and not just training, managing their lives, I guess, as well in a sense, and keeping them out of bother and doing all this. It's hard work, but I find it very fulfilling. It's something that's really keeping me going, to be honest.
Are you aware of the role that you've got in these kids' lives? I mean, I'm thinking particularly someone like Liam and Danny.
I take it deadly serious as well. Deadly serious, yeah.
And is that part of the reason for you continuing the books?
Yeah, financially to keep them going. Also give them opportunities. Danny's going to turn pro in May. Jay's already brought opportunities for them. The better I do, the better it is for them as well.
And here you're closer to my house on Saturday or this week in Sunderland with Danny?
Danny's on the 12th of Feb, Plains Farm. Liam's on the 14th. Jay's on the 22nd. I'm on the 8th. All three are on the same show on the 29th. We'll be
That's why you're tired?
Yeah, I am tired. It is hard work, but I won't change it for the world, to be honest.
Just a couple more, Dave, before we shoot off. Just your thoughts on a couple of fights coming up, heavyweight fights. Obviously, DUBOIS and Joyce has been made, or it looks like it's going to be made.
I think Joyce will win. I favour Joyce anyway. I'm not sure. I'm not saying he will win for definite, but I favour Joyce. Experience, real hard man. DUBOIS is still a boy, an exceptional boy that he is, but still a boy. I think Joyce might outman him if he gets past 2 or 3 rounds. I think he'll outstay him. I think Fury will stop Wilder. I think one of them will definitely get stopped. 51-49 in favour of that happening, in Fury's favour. Who else is boxing heavyweight? I think Alan will beat Darts on points.
Alright.
Beat him on points over 6. And I will show something for the first time in my career I've ever shown. And that's discipline. That's belief in my own boxing ability and my own fitness.
Who's in the corner, Dave? Without elaborating too much on that.
Jay Shinfield will be in the corner. I've been doing something with my old amateur coach, but he's not professionally licensed, so Jay will do the corner for me. That's already been sorted and discussed and done, so yeah.
Right, mate, on a personal level, it's great to see you.
And
you are looking well.
Thank you.
I know you're a bit tired now, but you're looking well,
We're
mate.
going to train now. The plan was to train at 2:30, so when I've done all this stuff, we've got a training session. We've run at 6 AM this morning. Yeah, tired.
Good man, Dave, lovely to see you, mate. All the best this year. I'll see you soon.